Okay, guys, I'm sincerely not trying to scare you, but there might be another pandemic, and oh my freaking god, this spider is everywhere. I'm so I just have to go off on a tangent really quick. I was a really good person the other day, and there was a spider in my room, and I let him live. I let him live because I thought, wow, he's just a little guy in a big world, and he's gonna kill all the flies in my room. I have been tormented by this spider every single day since letting it live. I came into my room yesterday, it was hanging from my ceiling, and I almost walked into him. Tell me why I'm looking right here, and he's like right next to me. Bro, do you wanna die? And I can't kill him now. I already chose to save him. Oh my god. If you crawl on my freaking camera, yeah, Winnie the Pooh, yeah, walk away, go, get out of here, go. Oh, I feel bad now. As I was saying, there might be another pandemic on the way. I'm so sorry to break the news for you, but there's a cruise ship off the coast of Spain, and people have a certain virus. It's like the hantavirus or something like that. It's essentially from rodents. 40% mortality rate. Couple people have already died on the cruise ship. It's been spreading from person to person, which is very shocking because, you know, the disease is from an animal, so maybe it mutated. Anyway, they're still discovering all the details. People have escaped from the cruise ship as well. But people have left the cruise ship and tested positive, so now they're contact tracing. It's a whole thing. So there might be another pandemic on the way, and I am so sorry I might have manifested this. I was just talking to my cousin about this. We were talking about how we kind of miss the pandemic in a weird way. You know, everything being on lockdown, being at home. There was something so cozy about it for us since we were in high school when it was happening. So we were just at home playing on our Switch, watching YouTube while that was all ongoing. Of course, COVID was horrible. Many people died, and the administration did not do the best job at handling things. Biden did what he could, but it was just a mess. It was a mess. Y'all remember, it was a whole mess. So of course I don't want another pandemic, and I don't think the last pandemic was good. It was bad for my mental health in the long run. It was bad. But there were some parts that were fun, and we were reminiscing on those fun parts. For example, getting to play Animal Crossing for 400 hours. Literally having to do nothing else because school was basically, if you were in high school at that time, you were not learning. There was no learning. I was in my junior year. After they said there was going to They said there was going to be a 2-week break when we first learned about COVID, and then like the rest of the school year ended up getting canceled. After that point, they kind of gave up teaching us. So it was unlimited Animal Crossing playing time. So yeah, me and my cousin were reminiscing on that, how fun it was. And we may have manifested this next pandemic because we were like, wouldn't it be so nice if we had that much time again? I'm sorry, guys. I was just reminiscing. I was trying to look at the good in the past, and now there might be another pandemic. And honestly, if there is another pandemic, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. I don't want another pandemic, especially one with a 40% mortality rate. Also, why is my hair like that? Yeah, so I'm not endorsing another pandemic, but here's what I would do if there was another pandemic. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is, how would I occupy my time? How would I occupy my time? Because there's nothing but time when you're locked in your house at all time. So first things first, obviously I would continue making YouTube videos because these videos keep me sane. I don't have any friends now, so it wouldn't be too different for me, honestly. That's the other disclaimer I want to make clear is when I was in high school, I didn't have that many friends, and now at this point in my life, I don't have many friends. So I wasn't socially affected by the pandemic in that way, because I don't have many friends. Right now I have none. So what I would do is just continue making these YouTube videos to keep me sane because it feels like I'm talking to someone. I would also binge Tamagotchi Life. Absolutely. That would definitely be a fixation. I'm debating getting it now, but it's so much money. But I also want to play Tamagotchi Life. Someone comment down below and tell me to get it. But I'm afraid if I get Tamagotchi Life now, then I'm not going to be focusing on my YouTube videos. So it's a conundrum. But if there was, if I was locked inside 24/7, then I would have time for both. So I would definitely do that. Again, another thing I always do when there's a pandemic, girl, you've only lived through one pandemic, is play The Sims 3. One thing about me is I'm a Sims 3 ride or die. It actually gives me immense fear knowing that The Sims 3 is becoming less and less playable on new technology. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't like The Sims 4. I don't like The Sims 4. I don't want to play The Sims 4. I only like The Sims 3. I can spend hours and 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 on The Sims 3. When it would be any break in high school, whether that be Thanksgiving long weekend or winter break, spring break, I would be playing The Sims 3. I just remember I'd wake up at 6 in the morning and not leave my desk at home the whole day. I would get up to eat, to make ramen or have rice pudding, and then keep playing The Sims 3. So definitely I would be playing The Sims 3 as well. I also think I would be playing some of my DS games. Again, I just have a lot of time in my day, so I haven't really been playing my DS games. I would probably be playing Style Savvy and Pokemon Sun, because I still didn't beat Pokemon Sun. I know, like, there's just too many games out there and I don't have enough time. If I was queen of unemployment, that's what I would be doing. Again, pandemic, that's basically unemployment. Sorry, I'm scared about this spider. I'm so sorry. The pandemic kind of gave people a sense of unemployment without being unemployed, or with being unemployed, or you were unemployed. And it gave people a lot of time to do things they wouldn't normally have the time to do. Another thing I would do is continue DJing. Am I good at DJing? No. Do I have a DJ, what is it, board? Mixer? I forget what it's called. Yes, and I love mixing songs. So I would continue doing that, absolutely. I would also probably have to up my dose of antidepressants. For sure, absolutely would have to double it. Yeah, we'd be going to 300. What else would I do? This is tough. This is tough. Like, say during this theoretical second pandemic that may or may not happen, if I was balling, if I was a baller, like say during the pandemic I also came into money, I would for sure buy a Switch 2 purely to play Pokopia. That would definitely probably be my new Animal Crossing fixation. I assume I would still be into K-pop and fixating on that, because what else is there to do? What else is there to do? I also could see myself doing those weird fitness challenges. I just think that was so funny in the last pandemic where everyone was doing the, what was her name? Chloe Ting ab workout. Probably would get sucked into doing one of those again, or like the couch to 5K. I don't know, the pandemic made me so weird last time. I was doing like 2 walks a day, doing couch to 5K, Chloe Ting abs, just whatever, you know, to stay sane. So I'd probably do one of those things again. Like, I could see that happening. So anyway, that's what I would do if there was another pandemic. I keep saying this. I really hope there's not. I really hope there's not, because that's horrible. People will die, as Vanessa Hudgens said. People are gonna die. But no, there's no but. It's not a good thing. I think what I crave is time for my hobbies. So let's not manifest a pandemic. Let's all hope that cruise ship does not get docked. And yeah, that's what I would do if there was another pandemic. That's it. And why does my hair look like? Oh, this is why we're hiding it. Oh my god.